Thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. Please subscribe to my channel, leave your comments, and please leave your thumbs up. First of all, thank you all so much for all the support that you give me on this channel. I really do appreciate it. Without you, I would not have a channel. I'm forever grateful to you. Y'all, our old buddy, Joe Manchin. Well, he's talking again. He hadn't said anything in about a week now. And really, when he does talk, he really don't say anything in the first place. But now he says he will not support a bill that goes against the Senate rules. He should say that he will not support a bill that helps the American people, because that's the truth. Y'all, remember Joe Manchin. He's the one that said that the stimulus check is a waste of money, and he said the stimulus package is a waste of time. But he did vote to send billions of dollars to other countries, but nothing for the American people. Remember him. He did say that he will not support any bill that goes against the parliamentarians' rules. But he really didn't say that he would not vote against the bill. He just said if it goes against their rules, he will not vote for it. So basically what he said, that if they're okay with it, he's okay with it. So if they say take the $15 minimum wage out, the Democrats could just take it out and say, okay, it's out, let's pass this bill, and it would be passed. But then the Democrats could also bulk against it and stretch it out further. But either way, if the parliamentarian says it's okay, then Joe Manchin is on board. The way it sounded like what he said. The Senate parliamentarian could go through the bill and say, yes, everything is fine. Then it's a done deal. But then that person could also say, this needs to come out, this needs to come out, this needs to come out. And then the Democrats has got the options. They can say, okay, take them out and let's get this done. Or they can reject it and have to start all over again. Let's just hope it goes smooth and the Senate parliamentarian says everything is fine. Joe Biden still supports the $15 minimum wage increase. He said it may not get past the Senate parliamentarian, but he wanted to put it in there just to give it a try. You don't know what you're going to get until you try it. But he does want the $15 minimum wage increase, but it's simply out of his hands right now. Let's hope it stays in, because I know the people that's working really needs it. I know back years ago when I worked at a 9-to-5 job, they was fighting for $15 an hour then, and they still hadn't got it. Come on now. Okay, Congress is on vacation this week. We all know this, but they're still having committee meetings on certain aspects of the stimulus package, trying to get it worked out before they come back from their little vacation. So when they come back, they should go straight to work and pass this bill. It should pass very easily in the House, but then it's got to go to the Senate after that. And of course, they're going to pick it to death with anything they can. But if all goes right, everything goes smoothly, it will be passed by March the 15th. And if that happens, we should get our stimulus checks by the first week of April. If it all goes smooth, and anytime you get the government involved, you know it does not go smooth. Student loans. Joe Biden wants to from day one, he's always said that he wanted to forgive up to $10,000 in student loans to all students. Well, the Democrats are wanting $50,000. That's a lot of money, y'all. Can they afford it? Yeah, they can afford it. But still, $10,000 is better than nothing. Joe Biden says he will not support the $50,000. He will not do the $50,000 student loan forgiveness because he does not have the power to do that. He said it would be nice to do that, but he just simply does not have the power. That's one good thing about Joe Biden. When he don't have the power, he will tell you. And he's telling us this now. So the $50,000 loan forgiveness for students is basically off the table now, and they're pushing for the $10,000 loan forgiveness. The town hall meeting. Joe Biden had a lot of promises. Let's just see which ones he can keep. I know one promise that he hadn't kept so far, and that was right after he takes office, he was going to pass a stimulus check and get it out the door as soon as he takes office. Hadn't happened yet. But I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. He is trying. But this is the promises that he made in the town hall meeting. I'm sorry, y'all. Stimulus package will pass by March the 14th. He promised this. The second promise he made, every American will be able to get the COVID vaccine by July the 31st. Number 3, he will create 7 million new jobs this year. Let's just hope he can. In order to create these jobs, all businesses needs to reopen. Schools needs to reopen, businesses need to be reopened, and more businesses needs to come on board in order to get these 7 million jobs. A bigger percentage of schools will reopen in his first 100 days. Let's just hope so. The kids needs to go back to school. And the kids needs to go back to school before the parents can actually go back to work, because it just don't make sense to pay all this money out for child care when you're making $7.25 an hour. It just don't add up. His goal for opening these schools is 5 days a week. He will cancel $10,000 of student loan debt. He is not willing to cancel the $50,000 in student loans because he does not have that power. He can't do that. That has to be voted on. Y'all, this is the biggest thing that he said in this town hall meeting. I pray that he's correct on this. I pray that it does happen. He said we will beat this COVID virus and we will be back to normal by Christmas time. That's a pretty tall order. I hope we can make that. Christmas, whether you believe it or not, it's already February. It's coming up. The Republicans are still not happy with the stimulus checks. They say it should be more targeted, and the income limits should be changed to a much lower figure. Speaking of targets, no, I can't talk about that on this video. Sorry, y'all. Y'all, I'm going to say it again. Scams, please be careful. Please watch your mailboxes. Please watch what information you give to people. If somebody calls and they don't know your name and they ask you your name, it's a scam. If someone calls and says that they're from the IRS, IRS does not call you. It's a scam. Be very careful with the information you give out. Y'all, we will get through this with the help of Jesus Christ. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for our leaders. Say a prayer for everyone that's hurting or has passed due to COVID. Say a prayer for everyone that's hurting for any reason at all around the world. And pray that this last thing that Joe Biden said about being back to normal by Christmas, we can do that with God's help. I love you all. Please watch the video that's popping up here now. Please subscribe to my channel. Leave your thumbs up and please leave your comments and sound off in these comments. Let the world know how you feel. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Use my comment section as your sounding board. Get it off your chest. It just might make you feel better. I love you all. Until the next time, keep your faith in Jesus Christ. Ciao.